Dr. Bill DeMoss here with a very beautiful and lovely lady, and also very intelligent Dr. Claire O'Neill. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
All right, so what we're trying to introduce to the community is that we are now offering, and you've been offering it for a while, but now we're offering at my office, DeMoss Chiropractic, at 949-250-0600. We have thermography available as an early screening tool. Why don't we explain to them why we think thermography, is a better screening tool than mammograms?
Well, it's a much better screening tool. It's actually infrared, digital infrared breast thermography, and what it can actually do is it can actually detect cancer cellular changes in the breast tissue before a mammogram can. A mammogram will detect it at about year 8, where it's already 2 centimeters. The tumor already has to be there. And breast cancer is a 15-year disease, so you're over halfway into the disease. We catch it within the first year. The other important thing
So you're saying you're picking it up 8 years before you went on?
8 years before.
Okay.
Very good. And then there are no side effects.
Right.
Okay? Because you're behind a privacy screen, it's just a camera, no compression of the breast in any way, no direct radiation, no nothing. There are no side effects at all. And
the amount of radiation you would get from a mammogram would be comparable to how many chest x-rays?
It's 1,000 chest x-rays. It's that much radiation, to the point that the AMA and the American Cancer Society are saying, oops, did you know mammograms produce the cancer it's trying to protect us from?
Right, and it's also, it's lately in the media, and I've been reading in journals that there is really no substantiation or research to substantiate mammograms. Is this true?
You know what?
I mean, what's going on?
What's happening is you're running into so many false negatives and false positives that what they're doing is, and with the breast tissue, there's even laws now saying that a mammogram, the mammographer should be telling people that a mammogram actually is not going to help them. They need to find a different screening tool, such as infrared thermography.
Okay. And what about just, good old palpation?
Palpation is great too,
and
but again,
self-checking.
When you're self-checking, again, you have to wait for that lump to be 2 centimeters.
Got it.
And here's the other thing. That lump, we don't know if it's cancerous or not cancerous.
Right.
Then they have to do a biopsy. But if it's an infrared thermography, I can tell you if it's cancerous or if it's benign.
You just brought up a huge point. Now, biopsy to me, if you've got a tumor, basically you have the cancer that's encapsulated, and when you do the biopsy, aren't you opening up that for spread to the rest of the body?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
The body is already walling it off, and you're just opening it up.
Okay, and then the other issue with the compression, is there any research to show or information to show that compressing the breast tissue with the 40 pounds that they use during a mammogram, is there any propensity to...
It produces, the side effect, of course, of that is scar tissue.
Okay.
And we already know that scar tissue...
Can you break that cyst or whatever it is, a tumor?
Yeah, if you have a malignant tumor, or even if you have a cyst in there, it will burst that. It easily can burst that tissue.
Right. So number one, we got a test that's more diagnostic. It catches it earlier. It doesn't have any of the invasive properties of the radiation from a mammogram.
And it would not burst breast implants.
It's more comfortable for a person.
More comfortable.
And the only question that comes up always with people is cost.
You know what? It's only $300. And guess what that includes? It includes a full
And how
exam.
much is breast augmentation? And a lot of people do that.
You know what? And you're looking at, from $500 to $1,000 a side.
I think it's more than that.
And you're probably 100% more. I'm around, Beverly Hills. They do it a dime a dozen.
You're up in Ghettoville. We're here.
I'm Ghettoville.
Just kidding.
It's true. I'm okay with that. But that's why I come down to visit you.
All right.
Because you're in the best spot. But the other thing is that I think most people don't realize is when you're looking at a mammogram, it only does the fleshy part of the breast. It's only 30% of breast cancers. The other 70% are up here in the upper region and in the axilla. Infrared thermography catches it there. We get the full 100% of breast cancers.
Okay, and last question before we wrap this up. Maybe not last question, but obviously when you've got millions of dollars invested in a mammogram machine, you're going to get a backlash of negative feedback on the fact that thermography, in our opinion, is a better tool for early screening.
Mm-hmm. Well, what we're going to have is again, we have GE, we have tons of money fighting against us, and so it's making sure the procedures are done specifically.
Okay.
In your office, your procedures are so down to the right minutia that
that's because you're doing it, not me.
I know. But you're not anal, I am.
Yeah, and I'm way worse than you.
So that's great.
I'm AR Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And obviously insurance doesn't usually cover this.
Do they ever cover the stuff that's healthiest for you?
You know, and it fries me. I like people go, well, my insurance doesn't cover this, pediatrician. I go, well, you can't base your child's health on, you know, your insurance, because insurance has never been about. Insurance is good if you know, blow your leg off.
For emergencies.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's for, but not
about
healthcare.
Health and wellness.
Right. So I want people to get over that hurdle, and I want you to understand you need to start spending money on your health rather than spending money on disease. And I mean, again, it's all about awareness. We're just bringing you what we feel is the state of art early detection for breast screening.
Exactly, for cancer.
And we're here local in Costa Mesa, no, Newport Beach, Orange County, California. Anything in closing?
You know what? Every woman of every age needs to get out and get the screening done.
Okay.
Because you know what? The sooner we catch it, the healthier it'll be down the road.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in today.
Hey, anytime. Love you.
All right.